guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. My name is Belle. Today we're gonna be finding my fall makeup because I think it's actually pretty nice to have like a standard routine for when you don't want to think about doing your makeup too much, but at the same time you want to feel like, you did something. You want to feel cute. So that is my purpose. Today I'm gonna be using some older products, and I feel like that's super important because in this market we are always having new releases and we do not have time to properly sit down and enjoy what we have. So the purpose of this is to also be reminded of great products that I purchased and that I want to use. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I have an idea what I want to use. I don't have any idea of the execution of or how the things will look like all together. So let's get started. I have already prepped my skin with my usual beloved Madagascar Centella Ampoule. I want to start with my base. So I saw on TikTok, I think it's the L'Oreal Glotion, Lumi Glotion, and it's basically like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter but drugstore. It looked really nice. My first impulse was get it, but I don't need that. I actually have the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter, and I'm really in the mood for a nice, dewy, healthy skin looking base. So I'm gonna mix this glow filter with the Natasha Denona Eye Glam Foundation, which is more on the matte side. So we're gonna counter that with this. So I never tried this combo, so let's see how it looks like. I'm gonna go one pump of the Natasha Denona because it's really pigmented, not high coverage, but still pigmented. And one pump of the Star, oh, that's oil that's coming out. Maybe a bit more than a pump of this. I did two, but just because the first one was mostly like, it's been sitting too long and it needed to be freshen up. So yeah, this is what it looks like currently on my hand. I'm gonna use my sponge to mix it. It's gonna go on my face anyways, and then just remove the excess product, and I'm gonna go for it. That's actually really glowy. My skin is not having it. I'm not doing great with the picking stuff. I feel like I just am so drawn to picking. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I gotta wear like pimple patches, not only for the healing effect, but also because they help me not touch my skin. And anytime I forget about them and I do not wear them, I pick at my skin. So it's an issue right now. How are we feeling with this combo? I feel like it looks a bit heavier here because my sponge maybe had too much product, but it looks so nice on this side where it's the two products are more like evenly distributed. I think this is also my best side, like in general. Applying makeup, this is the eye. I apply my eyeshadow best too, and it's just, I don't know. Do you also have a preferred side when doing your makeup? Let me know in the comments if it's only me. The Sephora sale is approaching. I have to be honest with you, I don't have like a wish list at this time. I do have some products that I think I would like to pick up, but it's mostly the Sephora collection stuff, and because the Sephora collection is 30% off during the Sephora sales, and it's already cheap, so I was thinking of grabbing that, but so far I don't have anything that I really want and that I haven't bought yet because I'm still waiting for something to come in the mail. Let me know if you have a wish list already. I will probably share my code with someone. So stay tuned for that, because if you don't know, if you're Sephora Rouge, you have a code for friends and family that you can share and they get the same discounts as you do. This is the skin. I think it's looking really nice. It's looking really nice. I want to go into bronzer. Somehow I feel cold by wearing bronzer. I think the look today is gonna be heavily like on the brown neutral tones, but I do have an idea that I think is gonna make it interesting. I always forget how warm this like contouring bronzy thing is, and I put it on my jawline and then I remember, oh, it's definitely very warm for that specific zone, so I should not apply it there. This is a nice bronzer. I don't know, I just don't go for bronzer a lot. I think it's just an unnecessary step, but today I'm feeling it, you know? Maybe one day I'll be a bronzer girl. It's not today, but are you ready for a takedown? I think I've done a decent enough job. Since we are in the face department, let's go for blush. So this is the Cheeky Cheeks Lip and Cheeks thingy stick from Eau de Rare Beauty, which is an Italian beauty brand. I got it at Sephora in Italy. I'm actually gonna use the same brush as the bronzer right now. And it's this like rosy but warm tone. I think it's gonna go well with what I have in mind. And it is like a more sheer formula, and by sheer I don't mean that it does not have pigment, because as you can see it does. What I guess I mean is like it has more a translucent finish, so you can see my skin underneath, in this case my skin with foundation underneath. I feel like it's such a nice toasty rosy brown, which is nice for fall. By the way, if you have any recommendations for like burgundy blushes that don't pull too purple, so not too cool tones but at the same time not too warm, let me know, because I feel like I haven't found the perfect one yet. So when you do your blush before doing your eyes, you're probably gonna have to use more later because you like balance based on the eye look. So I'm gonna stop here. I feel like for now that my face is mostly bare, it's fine. I'm just gonna use my blender to really bring everything together. I'm not gonna use powder yet, just in case I will want more blush. And let's get into the eye look. So I fished out from my collection the Anastasia Beverly Hills Spice Palette. This is one of the Christmas releases from last year, and it's a warm, very fall, I think, and cozy inspired palette, and I want to use that today. I am gonna go into this shade here, like this second on the top row, because it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It has some sheen, like some shimmer to it, but I think it will mostly behave like a matte. And I'm gonna smooth my lines, my creases, and I'm gonna apply this all over my lid. Yeah, I like that color. It's such a nice toasty brown, and that's very pigmented. I should have known it's Anastasia Beverly Hills we're talking about. I'm just gonna pick up a bit of that. Oh, that run away from me. Guys, I picked up this like cream shade here. It's definitely very pigmented as well. Oh no, oh god, what do I do? Clean my brush on my Sigma switch, and I'm gonna try and blend this again. I removed a bit the excess with my finger. Lesson learned. Okay, so now that I know that first shade is very pigmented, I actually want to use that and just smooth everything out. So the lid shade is not gonna be like the main focus. I want this to be a cozy brown easy look, because remember we are going for everyday fall makeup, but I also want something special about it. So I like how that came out. I think it's looking a bit maybe not really well blended, but that's because I had to do stuff. That was my carelessness, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye and like really make sure my brush isn't loaded. Okay, yeah, that's much more manageable. I actually really like how that creamy, like beigey shade, I think it's the right term, makes the look a bit more like pinky, because I feel like it looks more at home on my skin. with my undertones. So I'm gonna pick that up again. Don't know what my neighbors are doing, but they've been like heavily slamming things. Forgot that this is what it means to work with an Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow. I really did. Okay, I like this. I think it goes very well with the blush as well. Now I just need to use the same colors on my lower lash line. And that's it for basically the crease, the lid. And now comes the pop-up color. So, well, first, I think I need to put on an eyeliner. I would like a brown eyeliner. Yeah, so I have this Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in the shade Pillow Talk Deep. It's a lip liner, but I use it as an eyeliner because I really like the shade. I think that it being a lip liner, it is a bit more like waxy, but I still can get it to act like I want. I mean, when we were in makeup school, my teacher said that basically you can almost use everything on the rest of your face. Of course, unless it's specified that you cannot use it. I don't know, you can't use something around the eyes or stuff like that. But mostly you can use a liner as an eyeliner and stuff like that. They are almost the same formula, but an eyeliner can be more longer lasting. But I feel like these lip cheats from Charlotte Tilbury are very long lasting. See how nice that brown is? I really like the color. I feel like it's different even from the Limitless Brown from Makeup Forever. Okay, so before we move on to mascara, I fished out again this Ensley Rain Cosmetics Cold Moon palette. This is a beautiful winter palette. Just look at all these shifts. It's amazing and I definitely should use it more. But I was thinking I want this Aurora shade. Where is it? This Aurora shade, which is a red with green and yellow, to be the pop-up color in an all brown leaning look. I think that should look good. Let's try it. I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, this is a very flaky formula. I forgot about that. I'm gonna pick it up with my angled brush. I'm also gonna use some setting spray. Right now it's kind of flaky, so I'm kind of using the back of my hand to make like a paste. So I'm literally just melting the shadow with the setting spray, and you can see how pretty that shade is. And I'm gonna try and use it as an eyeliner on top. See what we get. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm so excited. This is the reason why I love makeup. It makes me so excited. Am I going teary-eyed for this? I think that's a bit too much. Listen, I've had some hard weeks, okay? I'm just happy to be excited again. So I'm gonna use this. I don't want to cover the brown a lot. I want it to be an accent. Oh, and under this light, I can definitely see the shift. Like I see red, I see orange, and I see green. Let me know if you can see that. I am almost blind. I cannot see without my glasses, so I don't know what anything looks like in the rear view mirror. But hopefully it picks up the shift because this is beautiful. It's so satisfying to apply. I feel like now I want to make an eyeliner out of all of these. I want to see what they look like as eyeliners. Oh my god, that's so pretty. That's literally what dreams are made of. Thank God makeup exists. Like, thank God. With that, I feel like I'm just missing an inner corner highlight. So let's see if I can pull it up from somewhere. Yeah, maybe always this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. But I'm gonna pick up this like middle shade. I think it also has some green to it, so it should pull. Maybe it will like make sense with the eyeliner. Let's see how that looks. Oh, okay. I like that. Yellowy green and very sparkly. So yeah, we're still talking about an everyday makeup look, okay? Listen, I know it can be intimidating to wear like a red-green duochrome eyeliner on a daily basis, but why not? You know, you only live once. I'm gonna apply my mascara, and all in all, I did not like waste a lot of time doing this look. It's literally 2 colors on the lid and then you do your eyeliner. So I think it's still qualified as a quick makeup for every day. Of course, everyone has different needs, but I think this can do for me, and I'm very excited. I'm using the Lash Princess mascara, by the way, and I got it on my lid. I'm gonna have to wait for that to dry up before I can remove it. Do I want more blush? Is that a bad idea? I'm gonna apply a touch more, just a touch more, okay? Just here in the center, yeah, like that. Also because I'm gonna apply powder now, and of course it's gonna mute down the blush. Can my hair just stop getting in the way? Excuse you. Alright, now we're cozy and toasty and kinda Christmassy, okay? That's fine by me. I love Christmas. I'm already planning the decorations. I'm gonna set them up before I go back to Italy. So by the end of the month, my house will be all decked up for Christmas, and I love that for me. I'm gonna use my Kosas Candy Cloud set. So this is the pinky shade. I wish it was easier to open. It's getting kind of white. Let's set my makeup so that I can go spend the day reading and working out in my house without placing foot outside. My camera wants to die on me, so let's do this quick. I did my eyebrows. I am gonna apply Zinnia, which is the Ravi Beauty in the Effortless Lips. This is just a brown. If this video ends suddenly, you know why. Just a beautiful lip shade for fall. Look at that. Oh my god. This is perfect for this look. And that's it. I'm not gonna do anything else. No lip liners, nothing. Let me know in the comments what you think about this full makeup with a twist. And let me know in the comments if you have like a favorite routine for fall. I'm so curious to learn. Before my camera runs out of battery, please remember to subscribe. You can help people fulfill their dreams, and it just takes you 2 seconds to click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching this video. That's it for today, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye!